If you've been struggling going to the gym and keeping up with your schedule and your plans of becoming a better version of yourself, here's a video for you that might actually help you keeping up with your goals. Hi guys, my name is Amal. Welcome to my channel. Get up and start working out. As if it was that easy. I think everybody can relate to this feeling. Nobody actually wants to get up, especially if you've had a long day at work, doing stuff, running errands. The least thing you would think of is hitting the gym. Sometimes scrolling on your phone and laying on that couch seems to be the literal more comfortable decision to make on a Wednesday night. Today is actually Wednesday. The day I'm filming here. This is totally fine and normal, but if it's really bugging you, but you can't get yourself to start working out, I think I have some things you can keep an eye on, and maybe these will help you to actually get moving. Strength of mind. I know this sounds a little whack. You know that feeling when you have like the urge to do something and you really want to get it done? Well, that isn't always the case, especially when it comes to working out. So the opposite is most likely the case. What do? I know it's so easy to say no and stay at home, going to bed early, or I don't know, do other stuff. Here's the thing. I, for example, try to shut off these negative thoughts and really try to focus from the beginning, and it begins at home when you're about to go to the gym or thinking of going to the gym. I work full time. I don't have much time. My whole life contains of working, even doing over hours, which is not okay, and coming home, doing other stuff. Most likely the least thing I want to do is go to the gym, but I know it's one of the biggest goals I have in life to actually stay fit, and I have a vision of how I want my body to look like. I try to remember that I use my mind, I use my will. I really want to get there, and things that help me is to visualize. Pinterest, for example. You can create boards and pin pictures that you've taken, pictures that are already on the internet. Try to remember that, so whenever you kind of need a refresh on your purpose, the goals you have. I, for example, like to scroll through my boards, and this way I kind of get re-inspired again. It actually helps me to stay focused and go after my goals. Another thing you can do, I kind of pretend to be like sort of a robot that is programmed a certain way. The code would be something like this. We are going to the gym. Get dressed, pack your stuff, go out the door. And all I do is follow these steps without thinking too much of them. If I'm not dressed, I'm getting dressed, I pack my stuff, my flask, my wallet, and I go out the house. And suddenly I find myself in the locker room at the gym. Easy, right? For me, as soon as I'm out the door, there's no going back. I kind of have this mantra in my mind until I have left my home. I don't know if you think it sounds weird, but really try it. Try to have this mantra in your mind, say this, maybe even out loud, because at first when you think of it, to me the hardest thing about going to the gym is actually getting up and going out the door. Find your fuel. There are different ways you can use your inner energy and power. In my case, I'm talking out of experience from myself when I want to go to the gym. Anger is actually the best thing that can happen to me when I want to go to the gym. I kind of use my anger as fuel. I kind of let it all out at the gym. One of the best days I have at the gym are the days I'm angry at something or I'm mad about something. It's a little weird, but trust me, if you are having a bad day and you're really angry about something, had an argument, which I hope you don't come across situations like that, of course, but if you do, try to use these situations to go to the gym and let it all out. So, yes to realism, stop the pressure. I mean, it's so cool to see people having their goals, but some people like to go from 0 to 100, think they could go like 5 times a week or 6 times a week, which is a lot for a person that is working full time or maybe even has 2 jobs. Think of it. Be realistic about your goals, okay? For someone who has a normal life, which I do have, it is not really realistic to set these goals so high. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. With higher expectations, you will most likely get disappointed. You won't be able to go 5 times a week to the gym if you have a full-time job with other stuff you want to get done during the week. I can't. And I'm really dedicated to go to the gym. I can't. Start slower, especially if you're someone who is just getting started and wasn't really successful about their goals, going to the gym 5 times a week. Maybe try to go a little slower. Going to the gym as a beginner 2 to 3 times is perfect. Even I sometimes can't manage to go more than 3 times a week, maybe 2 times, and that's fine. You will still see progress. It will for sure be a slow progress, but you will see progress. You will have moved your body at least. This is the most consistent you will get because lower expectations, less likely to get disappointed. Maybe try to go from there and climb your way up, build up your routine, okay? Even 1 time a week is so totally fine. 2 times a week, great. 3 times, even better. Take off that pressure because it's not going to get you nowhere. You will be disappointed and you will be frustrated and you are most likely going to drop out. I've experienced it because I would say I'm not going according to my plan. So what's the point? What's even the point? Baby steps. Eat whatever you want, whenever you want. Come and get me. I don't care. You can literally eat whatever you want, especially if you're working out. I've mentioned having some sort of fuel for your workout. Food is literally fuel for your workout. It is nonsense to not eat at all first, which I've been there so very wrong. And I'm not a fan of crossing out food of your list that you actually like and love. Like, please don't make yourself hate your life. You can really eat whatever you want as long as, and pay attention, as long as it's in appropriate amounts, you can eat whatever you want. And even if it's a piece of chocolate. Yeah, don't eat the whole 200 grams of chocolate. Having that piece or two, or whatever it might be that you like, isn't going to kill your diet. It's not going to ruin your workout. It's not going to ruin your body. Crossing off the food that you like and love and have cravings for, I'd rather have a little piece than nothing at all. Remember, the goal here is to get yourself started. Don't overdo it. Not with the workouts and not with the food. Choose your workout. What do I mean by that? The internet is full of fitness coaches, instructors. That's great. I think we all have like our favorite gym influencer. I'm really grateful that we have so much information and so much resources to grab onto. But remember, not everything you see on the internet is for you. You really have to choose your workout. Not your favorite influencer, not your mom, you. Let me give you an example. In my case, I hate doing kickbacks. I usually do like full body workouts and part of them is training my butt, okay? I'm one of these girls who actually is kind of focused on also growing their bum. Yeah, and there are so many ways to do that, to train your glutes. I, for example, hate doing kickbacks, and I've seen these workouts all over the internet. I think 90% of glute workouts contain kickbacks, and I've been trying it for years and it's not mine. And I hated to do these workouts. And then I came across another workout, and this is actually one of my favorite workouts. So instead of doing kickbacks, I found out that I really like doing Bulgarian split squats, even though it's not that easy, I feel. So maybe one of the reasons you don't enjoy going to the gym is because you don't like the workout you've set for yourself. I think for the beginning, it's pretty normal to try this and that. It will take some time. I don't know if anybody has told you this, but it will take some time until you've found your workout, a workout that suits yourself, your body, a workout you feel good about, and it's going to take some time, and take that time. No movement goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. You're at least moving your body, and until you've found something or some sort of workout plan, it will flow. I've just recently changed my workout plan and I haven't felt more comfortable than now following this workout plan. So another thing to reconsider, and maybe it's really the workout you don't like and not working out itself. Dress up. We want things to get ourselves motivated. I don't know about guys. Guys, please tell me if you have that thing too. But for me as a girl, something that motivates me even more to go to the gym is dressing up. It's kind of like, shopping for a new outfit and taking out that new outfit, and you feel so comfortable about yourself and really wanting to do stuff. Same actually also goes for the gym. Whenever I have a new workout set that I really like, I have somehow another level of motivation. I feel way more comfortable when I'm working out in my favorite workout clothes. It's a different workout for me. I don't know. Let me tell you, I have only 1 or 2 workout sets that I really like and I'm really comfortable in working out. That doesn't mean that you immediately have to pack your whole closet with new workout sets. Like, please don't do it. I don't even own a proper collection of workout clothing because, come on, it's too expensive. And I can't justify myself paying maybe 50 euros for only one piece of the set. I don't know. As long as I'm not rich or a brand wants to sponsor me, I'm not going to do that. In terms of that, I just wanted to say there are a lot of no-name brands you can buy from. That's what I do. That actually concludes my video. Have you expected some of these points? Let me know in the comments. I would really like to know. I just want to wrap it up and tell you again that this is not a video on how to become the best version of yourself or how to get the dream body whatsoever. This is basically a beginner how to start working out and how to actually make your plans, your goals come to life by being realistic and not being too hard on yourself. Finding little things that will make you start working out, that will motivate you to get up and move your body. And it's really like with anything in life, it's really about the little things in my eyes. And trust me, as soon as you have started to work out and kind of build a routine, you will go from there. You will start getting into the nutrition more. You will start even working out harder. Maybe you will even manage to go more than 2 or 3 times a week. Who knows? But the key is to just get started and start small. And that's it. So what are the things that you do? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure we all would love to know. Stay healthy, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.